many for the very first time.
Well, Rick Morissette, car number 3, off to a quick pace, but here comes Roger LaJoy. Roger working that high route, definitely comes from a racing family, as Roger LaJoy into the wall with the current point leader's car. Tough break for Mark LaJoy as Dad wrecks the car.
How do you go home and tell Mom that Dad wrecked your race car on Sunday afternoon?
Of Jerry Benar of Norwalk alongside. Rick Morissette off to a quick pace as he makes his way down to turn number 1 a long time before the others do. John Angelone Sr. battling with Ed Hoelwiak in car number 42. Hoelwiak working car number 42. That's a mini stock automobile. He's definitely a Saturday night racer out doing battle with the rookies. Another driver that spent some time behind the race cars, the driver behind the wheel, car number 22. There's that entry. Driven by Dave LaRose from Jewett City. Running second, car number 86 going around out of turn number 4. That's Mike Kalla from Portland. Kalla going around, facing in a not too cool position on the speedway. He's got the car backing up as we continue to run under green. 2 laps scored as complete. John Angelone Sr. doing a fine job with car number 83. Rick Morissette now has his hands full as he's got the 22 of Dave LaRose on his back bumper. LaRose taking a peep down low on Morissette, side by side out of turn number 4 as a brand new leader looks to emerge. And keep your eyes on that little 42. That's Ed Hoelwiak as he's looking to battle for the lead with the pure stock division. As Hoelwiak working down low as he's backed out of it, as Dave LaRose in the 22 was on a slower automobile. Dave LaRose working his way through some of the slower automobiles at Hoelwiak right at his back bumper on number 42. And a regular runner at the Seacark Speedway in years gone by on the back bumper of the pure stock number 22. Morissette off the pace with car number 3. Look at John Angelone Sr. in the 83 move. Side by side at the line, a mini stock battling with a pure stock. We got 3 wide, a couple mini stocks and the pure stock. Out of turn number 2 as a little mini stock battling with the pure stock. Again, they go 3 wide through the turns. On number 42, that car handling quite nicely. They swap a little paint on the front stretch. Out this time around, Ernie make that Dave LaRose battling with Ed Hoelwiak. Down the backstretch into turn number 3 for the final time. As Ed Hoelwiak working down low, he's got the lead out of turn number 4, but the big 8-bagger able to overpower at the line. So car number 22 for Dave LaRose, picking up the win for the pure stocks and mini stocks. Ed Hoelwiak picking up that feature victory.
Well, I'll tell you, you couldn't choreograph that any better. As 2 strong runners went at it, they swapped a lot of paint and a lot of sheet metal. Dave LaRose picks up the win in the full size, but almost got nipped by Ed Hoelwiak in the 42 car. You gotta appreciate appreciate the spirit, folks, because they both put on quite a show. Well, Dave LaRose out here in Ernie LaRose's car, and Ed Hoelwiak, and they're shaking hands out here, folks. That's typical of race drivers in general. You know, W really came on. He worked the inside. He was working hard all afternoon. Those last 3 or 4 laps of that race, they were simply unbelievable.
That was fun. That was a real good time. I want to thank my son very much and the crew.
Well, right now you got to turn around for the camera and smile. Dave's got the checkered flag, the trophy to prove it. How about it, folks? How about a nice round of applause as Dave LaRose takes his son's car, Ed Hoelwiak. Boy, I'll tell you, this young man, I won't say young man, he's older than I am. He drove that little VW for all it's worth. Stacey, have you been teaching the old man the good tricks?
He's been watching and learning.
He's been watching and learning, and you learned real well, sir. You know, you did quite a job. You took quite a chance a few times. You rubbed paint with the big boys. It didn't seem like you were too much afraid of the big car.
No, it's my first time out in this little car, and Stacey's really been on me. She wants me to win with it, so I'm trying the best I can.
Well, try you did. Congratulations. That was one heck of a run. Keep up the good work, Stacey.